Hello beauties, so I hope you guys read the title and let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Oh wait, let me first let y'all know your girl is back, okay? The Juvia's Place product review. Yes, I am late. Yes, these products have been out for a while now, probably about a year, but they're new to me. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion about these products. Now, Juvia's Place is a brand, I should say, that I've been using since my sophomore year of college. I found out about this brand and have not looked back. I absolutely love them. Their palettes are beautiful, so pigmented. The color choices and the fact that it's, you know, African based, the name, what it symbolizes, amazing. So of course I was like, yeah, y'all know I want to do a product review for Juvia's Place. Like, I was so excited about it. Like, let's get into it. Now, there are going to be 3 products that I'm going to be reviewing today, palette-wise, and then I'm going to be reviewing 3 concealers, 1 concealer / foundation stick, and then setting powder, translucent powder. I've been loyal, y'all. The Nubian by Juvia's Place, this is the first palette I've ever gotten by them. I went through this palette, like this hit pan, like, I love this palette, but you know, it's still a lot of good choices in here. The other colors, it's not that I don't use them, but I have other palettes that have more glitters, so that's why a lot of the glitter shades are still here. I'm not gonna lie, this one, I was devastated. I dropped the palette and it cracked in half, so that one, you know, we can get that one leeway, okay? This is the Try by Juvia's Place. This is the newest palette I received. When I saw this one about, I guess it was like February, I had to get it because everybody that knows me knows that my favorite color is green. So let me show y'all this palette. Y'all. Look how beautiful that is. Like, you see a little bit in these because I've swatched these ones. Y'all, this palette, beautiful, okay? I purposefully purchased this palette for this video. I've waited. I want to do my makeup so bad, but I've waited. So y'all know I'm ready to go into this. Like, we're gonna do us a pretty little green, blue, ombre, maybe some orange look today. Like, we have to. I'm gonna show y'all one more time. Let me just, what? Juvia's Place, y'all snaps. Like, see the colors that they chose for this palette. On point. But I just want to swatch it again on camera so you guys can see, you know, just why I'm low-key obsessed with this palette. Look at that. Look at these colors. Y'all know lime colors and pastel colors, they are not that pigmented outside of the palette. As soon as you swatch them, you're like, that's a little dry. Okay guys, so the next palette that I'm gonna review today is the Zulu. This palette and the palette I'm gonna show you all next, I've had these palettes for about a year now, maybe a little bit over a year, but I don't use them as often. And it's not that I don't like the color choices, but I don't know. Like, I can't even give you guys a real answer as to why I haven't used them as much as I would probably want to. At least this one per se. It gives me masquerade. Like, doesn't that give you a wonderful masquerade feel? Now, I have used this blue numerous times. I'm gonna insert a photo next, like, of the looks I've done with this blue. And I've used this green a couple of times, but for the most part, as you can see, this is still clean, still very much so new. And I just love the fact that it matches the imaging, like the packaging. Like, I don't think nobody has topped them with packaging yet. That's one of my favorite things when it comes to makeup. Like, if you make it make sense to what you're trying to brand, like the makeup choice that you're trying to brand, you did it. And also too, guys, I know like some makeup palettes, they put like names underneath each color. Like, they'll say like, this one's queen, this one's this. These don't have any names. Like, the entire name of the palette is a fair representation of every color, but look, it's fine. Like, these colors are wonderful. And the thing I love about Juvia's Place, especially even as I'm swatching them, they're always, like, they're not dry. Like, the color choice, I was gonna say that they're like a little damp, but that's not a good representation. They're definitely not wet, but they're blendable. So that whoever created this line, like they definitely took their time with their formula, and they definitely did some research, because y'all, like, it's just like, look at this purple. Like, I'm gonna stop trying to make up words for it and just let you guys see. Like, of course, that is this purple right here. Like, look how beautiful that is. Look how deep plum purple that is. Like, they did that. This is the Saharan 2 palette. It included the warm tones and then went up in a shade and then went to some lighter tones. The next products that I'm gonna go ahead and review, and also, you know, let's just go ahead and get started with the look. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull my hair back. All right, so the next products I'm gonna review are gonna go ahead and be the concealers. So these are 2 of the concealers that I purchased. This one is Magic Concealer number 7, and this one is Magic Concealer number 11. Then I've also purchased the foundation / concealer stick, and this is gonna be in the color Sakota. And then I'll also purchase the Magic Concealer number 9. So as you can see, the packagings are pretty similar. The foundation stick versus the liquid the liquid concealer. I say foundation because a lot of the time concealers and foundations, they coincide. They're essentially do the same thing, especially if you get a nice full coverage concealer. All read, oops, it's a little bright in here. They all read Juvia's Place. Pretty, you know, I like the packaging. I love the plexiglass look, like, but I love when the plexiglass is thicker, because if it resembles glass too much, like, at least I know for me, I'm clumsy, y'all, so I will drop this stuff. So before I jump into it, I just want to show you guys all of the shades. So these are the 3 liquid concealers that I purchased, and this is the foundation stick. The foundation stick also comes in a tube, the color orange. This is their statement color, and again, it reads Juvia's Place. Y'all, this is so close to my skin color. Like, when I swatch it on my hand, you're gonna see, like, when I actually apply it, you're gonna be like, okay. So today I'm gonna use this as my foundation, you know, foundation. And in these 2 colors, like, clearly these are much lighter than my skin tone, but looking at them online, I can tell that one was more brown undertone and one was more yellow undertone. As you can see, this one has more of a browning to it, and this one is more yellow. So I'm gonna use this one to actually highlight, and I'm gonna use this one to clean up my brows, because this is what I was looking for when I purchased this. Like, something that's a wee bit darker but still lighter, so you can see that I'm trying to highlight my skin. When I do my makeup, I like to keep things centered. Like, I don't overly highlight anymore like I used to. Like, I used to be addicted to highlighter, y'all, like all over the place. No, like, I just highlight my cupid's bow right above my lip, my center of my nose, and the bridge of my nose. Sometimes I'm a little jazzy. I'll highlight over here, like above my brow, just so when you like turn your head, you know, to the left and to the right, you can get that pop of, you know, but not too much anymore. But you guys will see that when I get started with the look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, and this is in the color Ebony. Don't make that mistake. If you do have dark eyebrows like myself, like, unless you're really good at it, really good at your, you know, your blending and really know what you're going for, I wouldn't get the darkest shade. I would get the shade up, which is this one, Ebony. Scarce pieces, like, toward the front, and you know, I don't understand when you get your eyebrows waxed, where they love to cut off the tips of your eyebrows. So I like to fill those in. All right, guys, and just so I won't mess up my eyebrows and so I can get a closer look, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this Sephora palette just to use the mirror for right now. I will end up using this powder later to set over my contour, but for right now, I just want to make sure that I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm not fortunate. Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, my eyebrows are sisters. Yeah, lucky y'all. Mine are cousins, okay? Sometimes they're not even related. Sometimes they just been friends for 10+ years, so they starting to resemble one another. Like, I wish, but my brows do not look that close related. But like I said, all I do is fill them in, and I'm gonna clean them up. So don't be trying to come for me and judge me. Like, they will look nice in just 1 second. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this color concealer. The brush I use for my eyebrows is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo. And to clean up my brows today, I'm going to use the e.l.f. small angled brush. I'm just filling these things in just a little bit so they can look nice and polished. Like literally, if I could, I would not do anything to them, especially when they wax. Like them not being waxed, now we got an issue. And then as you can see, I kind of like drag it down into my lid area, just the prep for the eyeshadow that we're about to use next. All right guys, so next I'm just gonna, as you can see, I'm just gonna blend out this concealer. And I like to use this brush. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna get better, I promise. This is the medium shadow brush, but I just use it to blend out that concealer. And no, I'm not gonna blend out the concealer completely, but I will be going back in with the eyeshadow, and for above my brow, I will be going back in with a beauty blender. This eyebrow is so perfect to me. Like, I just wish both of them look like this one. I love this one so much. This one just be here. Like, it be blowing me sometimes. Like, on some real stuff, it really be blowing me sometimes. Because it's just so thick at the top. Like, but I don't be trying to do too much, clean them up on my own. Like, no, let the professionals go ahead and handle that. Like, I'm not gonna mess up anything, okay? We're not doing that. Okay guys, so next I'm gonna go in with the lighter color concealer, and I'm gonna prime my eyes because I just feel like a warrior. Like, I'm about to do like some major warrior makeup, like just what, like, I don't know, like I just feel like I'm prepping myself to just do something so magnificent. And then I just pray that my makeup turns out nice. I'm gonna start off by using the Saharan 2, and I'm gonna go in with this brown shade right here. And yes, y'all, I do have all my brushes in my hand. I just like to do that because I like to go back and forth with a lot of brushes, especially when I'm doing like transition colors. So I just like to have them ready just in case I need to, you know, get a little closer, get a little deeper. You know, I just want to make sure. All right guys, so next I'm gonna go in with the Nubian palette, and I'm just gonna go in with another transition color because this brown that I use, it's very pigmented and I love it, but it is a more sheer, like at least on my eyes it appears more sheer. Like, it gives me a nice warming effect. That's why I like to use it. But I'm gonna go for a little bit more darker outer corner look because I'm gonna end up using those blues and those greens and those oranges, so I want them to transition from darker to lighter into my inner corner. And I'm just gonna apply this to my outer corner. And I like to use like a rolling method when I'm applying my makeup. Like, I know everybody has their own, you know, their own technique. Some people like longer strokes, some people like the shorter strokes when it comes to applying the makeup. But I like to do the circles, like little small circles. It helps, you know, cover surface area, but it helps control the movement of the eyeshadow that you're using, and I just think that's better. Like, control is always good, guys. So next I'm gonna go in with the Zulu palette. I'm gonna go in with this orange shade, and I'm just gonna use this as another transition color, and I'm just gonna apply this above the brown, so like in the crease and like up. Alright guys, so I'm going to come back in with the concealer because we're about to get into those blues and those greens. So, you know, I want to make sure that they're pigmented and that they stay in place and that they show up very well. So I'm going to go back in once again with the lighter concealer. I have small little chinky eyes, so I can't do too much. I mean, I could, but it just gets messy. So far with all of these products, I'm really enjoying them. They're very blendable, like I said. And guys, I'm sorry I haven't been announcing what brushes I've been using, but that's only because a lot of these brushes I just picked up from like Ross or TJ Maxx that come in the sets. I have so many brushes, so, you know, I'll be lying to you guys. So I'm sitting over here making up names for them, so that's why I haven't been announcing them. But the brush that I'm using now, it's an e.l.f. brush. I've used it so much that the name has came off of it, but it's just like a normal eyeshadow brush. It's pretty fluffy. So now guys, let's jump into the fun part. We're gonna go ahead and enter into the Tribe palette. But I like to have a centered color that's brighter and have the, I wouldn't say darker because this side is gonna blend out to green, so it's not gonna be so dark. But I just like to see the transition. I like to give it a little edge and then come back in with the flow of things. We're gonna see how this plays out for us today, okay guys? I'm gonna go ahead and use this e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. smudge brush. Lord, y'all, bear with me because your girl can't talk today. And like I said, I'm gonna start off with this blue-green color. And we're gonna build that up on the ends. So what I'm gonna do next is just bring up this darker color just a little bit into the crease. Not too much, but just a little bit, just so I can see the transition, kind of like ride the wave, like, you know what I'm saying, like a roller coaster going over the hill. You don't just want to stop and then immediately drop down. You want to kind of see yourself, you know, go into that big drop. So that's kind of what I think about when I do makeup. And oh, actually, I lied to y'all. This palette, the Tribe palette, it actually does have names. So the first color, that dark green, which I thought was blue, but it's clearly green now that I'm looking at it closely, it was called San, S-A-N, or San. The next color I'm going into, the orange, is Aromo. I like that, you know. So that must be new for Juvia's Place then, because like I said, these other palettes, they don't have names, or maybe it's just this one specifically. You know, I don't know, but I like it. Two, I'm gonna use that shimmer orange on top of this one just to give it some flavor, give it some personality. This is coming along, guys. You know, it's doing, I think it's giving, you know. We're not done yet, so we're not gonna get too cocky, but I think, you know, I think it's giving. Y'all think I should darken it up? What y'all think? Let's darken them up. Let's do it. Yeah, I thought the same thing, y'all. I thought so too. So guys, to be able to darken up that outer corner, I'm gonna go on with a new brush. This doesn't have a name on it. Again, just another pretty mermaid themed brush that I got from like Ross or something like that. But I'm gonna go in with the glitter blue, but I'm only gonna do it lightly because like I want to keep the glitter centered. Y'all, that did it for me. Okay, you know what? I'm not even mad at you, glitter, because that did it for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the orange glitter right now too, so we can stop looking real plain in the middle. Like it looked like I missed a step. I think I'm gonna go in with is my primer, and yes, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty. This is the first one she came out with. This is the matte. I have yet to try the hydrating primer, and I really need to because I've tried the hydrating foundation and it's good for us gals with dry skin, okay? I use the lighter Juvia's Place, so this is in the shade 11. And I absolutely love this beauty blender. This is from Real Techniques. This is one of my favorite beauty blenders. Number 7 from, you guys see that? Number 7 from Juvia's Place. You're gonna do what you wanna do. Do what works for you. Do what gives you the best coverage. And I'm just gonna go back in with my beauty blender now and blend out the concealer underneath my eyes, kind of bring it back. Again, this is Sokoto. I don't even know why I keep blending it up. The light in, like y'all cannot see these little words. The font is mad small because when I do the powder contour on top of it to just tone it out, it'll darken it. But for now, we're just gonna use it. It literally feels like I'm putting clay on my face. And that's definitely a compliment. Like that's not a bad thing. It was a no for me. Like looking back on old pictures, I was like, yo, why did I? Just looking like a disco ball, just glowing.
You is out of pocket, young boy.
Disco ball, just looking crazy. Like, what are you doing? Juvia's Place Magic Powder, setting powder. Excuse me, the I Am Magic setting powder. And this is in the color Nambi. Anytime I bake, and not even for a long time, but the only time I bake is when I'm going to a party, a club, something like that. Cause you know you're gonna need some extra reinforcement because it's gonna be hot and you do not want to start melting. Like, whew, we not doing that. All right, beauties, disclaimer. I was just so into this that I ended up using the wrong brush for my cream contour. I usually use this brush, this small contour brush for my powder, y'all. And I'm sitting over here just going in with the cream contour. So, disclaimer, I typically use the small stripe brush for my cream contour because as you can see, it has those type of bristles. Since I messed that up, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this large fluffy brush to use my powder contour today. And my powder contour is just a normal Sephora palette. This is the palette I was using for the mirror earlier. So that is it with the Juvia's Place products that I have for this video. I wish I had more, like, you know, but I feel like they're on the verge. I gotta make some more. I'm just more so into just lining my lips and put some gloss on now, y'all. I'm so boring when it comes to the lips now, but you know, it still hits. You know, we don't miss. It still hits. Just to finish out the makeup look, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up, but I'm just gonna use other products to finish out the look. I cannot find any of my lip liners. Like, I must have left them at my apartment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. We all know our favorite drugstore concealer. And I'm just gonna use this to line my lips. And I know some people are probably gonna be like, what? But it works, y'all. You gotta do what you gotta do and it works. And y'all, the color of LA Girl Pro that I use to line my lips impromptu is, oh my God, what is the name?
Oh my God!
I can't even see the name anymore, Lord. Bring it back into Juvia's Place. I'm going back in with the Tribe palette, and I'm gonna go back in and do my lower lash line. All right, guys, and to finish off this look, we're gonna get into the lashes. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Look at that, look how wispy they are then. Use this Kiss Lash Strip Adhesive. This is the one that has aloe in it. So before I put my lashes on, I go ahead and use a little bit of mascara. I use the, hands down, the, or one of the, but the best for me, but one of the to other people, the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I went on and pressed down my lashes and put a little bit of eyeliner on, and I just feel like I can't go out without no eyeliner. Like, I don't know, I'm just addicted to them. So this is it. I hope you guys like the look. Yes, y'all. Okay, because what?
That's true.
All right. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I'll see y'all again next week. And if you haven't already, go ahead back and watch my first video. Content every week, y'all. Y'all better get with it.